Hello everybody, so it is December 10th, 2020, it's a Wednesday, and I'm going to go ahead and see what our message is for today. I'm going to be using the Work Your Light Oracle, and let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to bring forth. What message, what Spirit wants us to focus on, to acknowledge, to be aware of, just to bring to light something. Again, this can resonate whenever you come across it, not just the 10th of December. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. What's your message for Spirit? What do you want us to be aware of at this time? What's going on with the collective? What is going on, Spirit? Do you want us to be aware of? Oops. It wanted to, then it didn't. It was awakening, by the way, so interesting. Spirit. Nothing today? Well, that's too many, so we're going to go ahead and do a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we have two cards. One is answering the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So again, tapping into that intuition, knowing what your mission is, what your soul calling you to do, and the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So you're being initiated into your soul's calling, pretty much. So let's go ahead and read the cards. Answer the call. Answer the call is number 36. Okay. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary, it might not make sense, but if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do, this is your calling. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the next step. But intuition, I was thinking of this card. But intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the call of your soul. And that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it's leading. You just need to take the first step. No one has ever had the complete, perfect plan. There is no end destination. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance you have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Work your light inquiry. What is your soul calling you to do? So only you can answer that. You need to go within, tap into that intuition. You'll just feel that feeling of what you need to do. And like it said, you don't need permission. You just need to take those first steps. Put one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. And then we have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So, how did I lose the... Okay, initiation, crossing the threshold. Okay. And I love that. Look how dark it is, and then the light there. So when you're answering your soul, your soul's calling, you're heading towards this beautiful light out of this darkness, out of who you aren't. Like the not who you are into who you really are. Okay. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul program is required to take to reach somewhere sacred, but only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated, because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth, of meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next, and we can take place because of our emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seemingly hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of the initiation right now, you will get through it, and one day soon, you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. Work your light action. Rite of passage, cross the threshold. So yeah, just like I said, this is like not who you really are, and then you go into this initiation and go through this passage, and that's your bliss. That's who you really are. So answer the call. So I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care, and peace.